Do you ever catch yourself wondering when the last time was that you actually felt amazing in your body? I used to feel tired, bloated, unmotivated every single day until I started these three simple habits that completely transformed my energy and my overall health. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what they are and how to start integrating them into your day so you can feel clear, light, and energized all day while consistently moving closer to your health goals. So let's start with how I used to begin my day. I would wake up, I would grab my phone, scroll, and overthink all before I even got out of bed. And this is how most people start their day, right? But here's the problem with that. When you wake up and instantly react to everything, you start the day anxious, distracted, and already drained before doing anything. And that's exactly how I used to live. My mind was in control of me instead of me being in control of my mind. Then I changed one thing. Instead of reaching for my phone to go on Instagram or Facebook, I grabbed my phone and immediately put on an audiobook and I started stretching. So I listened to something positive, something that reminded me of who I wanted to actually become. And it was crazy how fast this shifted my reality. Within days, I started waking up excited. The messages I was listening to about mindset, confidence, taking control of my life, they were rewiring how I thought and felt. And I started realizing I'm not just a product of my day, right? I'm the one creating my day. And the stretching part alone transformed how my body felt. Most people's joints and muscles and ligaments are just tight, especially from just sitting all day or sleeping in one position all night. And that tightness blocks energy and circulation and just keeps your energy stagnant. And it's why you feel stiff or tense so easily during your days, even when you haven't done much. When you stretch first thing in the morning, you loosen up all of that stuck tension. It keeps your joints lubricated, your spine mobile, and your muscles flexible. So energy can actually move freely through your body. Okay, and now my back doesn't hurt all day anymore. I feel light, loose, and awake because energy stores in your body. So when you move it, even just 5 to 15 minutes of stretching, jumping around, rolling your shoulders, it wakes everything up. Okay, it's like a natural pre-workout for your body and your mind before you're sitting down all day for work or heading out for the day. And that's what people don't get. Your first 10 And this is what people don't get. Your first 10 minutes of your day literally set the foundation and the energy for your whole day. So when you feed your mind something uplifting and move your body first thing, your attitude, your mood, and everything in your day just flows so much better. So if you've been feeling stuck or dealing with this low energy lately, start with this. Okay, don't scroll and stretch. Okay, and listen to something powerful while you're stretching that reminds you of who you want to be. And if you guys want the exact audiobooks I listen to that help me not just heal my body but create the life I'm living now, surrounded by fruit and peace and nature, you can grab that list of audiobooks for free via link in the description. Now, habit number 2. This one hit me hard when I first learned it. So for most of my life, I just wake up and eat a big cooked breakfast, right? Eggs, oatmeal, toast, protein bars, coffee, and I thought this was normal, right? But every single morning I'd feel tired and bloated or heavy within an hour. And like I said, that was my normal, right? I didn't know any better feeling than that. I didn't realize I was spending every day half alive, right? Because when you're giving your energy to this heavy processed density first thing in the morning, you have to use so much digestive energy, which is physical and mental energy, to process this in your body. So once I switched to only fresh foods, fresh living foods until about 3 p.m. every day, things like fruits and fresh juices and smoothies and salads with my own dressings, my body and my energy completely upgraded. I felt clean inside, lighter. My energy stayed stable all day, right? No need for any caffeine or no crashes midday. And this is because raw, fresh foods have life force energy in them. They hydrate your body and give your cells energy instead of taking it away to process these foods. So I stopped eating heavy in the morning. And now, if I do have cooked foods, I do that later in the day, around 3 o'clock, earliest 2 o'clock, right? This is when my digestion is strongest. That's when your body's internal fire is at its peak because it moves in rhythm and in sync with the sun. So we have a natural circadian rhythm our bodies are in sync with. We're not supposed to be eating a big, heavy dinner late at night, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, when our digestion is at its weakest. And when I do have some cooked foods, most days I'm just eating fresh foods, but on the occasion that I do have cooked foods, I always add something fresh to it, right? Like cucumber slices, lettuce, or celery alongside that cooked food to help break down the cooked foods and keep my body hydrated. Once I started doing this, I felt a kind of energy off of cooked food I didn't even know was possible. There wasn't any more bloating, no tiredness like cooked foods usually give me, and just clear, clean focus and clean energy that lasted for the rest of my day. So if you feel heavy or slow or like your stomach is just always off, this one thing will blow your mind because most people don't even realize their food is what is making them tired. So raw till 3, and every bite you have of some cooked foods, have a bite of fresh, water-rich food. And this last habit not only evolved my health, but skyrocketed my entire life very, very fast. So before I started doing this, I'd wake up with no plan, no idea what I was eating, what I needed to do, or what mattered most for the day. And because I had no direction, I was easily distracted, right? I'd waste time, I eat whatever was around, and by the end of the day, just kind of feel frustrated because I didn't really do anything that pushed me forward. Then I started doing this one small thing every single night. I'd write down what I'm going to do tomorrow, right? A checklist, 3 or 4 things. I'd plan tomorrow the night before, what I'm going to eat, what I want to get done, how many push-ups I want to hit, whatever, okay? And along with this, every night I'd write down and reflect on one thing I learned and one proud moment. Okay, so a checklist, one thing I learned, one proud moment every single night. And I've been doing this for the past 5 months, and this has absolutely changed the game for me. This video was actually on my checklist. So record YouTube video at the top, one thing I learned, and at the bottom, one proud moment. Do this every single day. And this has allowed me to start waking up with purpose, right? I already knew what mattered, what I needed to do, and how I wanted to feel, right? It's like giving your future self a map. You stop waking up confused and you start waking up with excitement and direction, knowing exactly what you want to get done. And when you check those things off at night, the meal, the workout, the goal, it gives you real dopamine, healthy dopamine, and confidence and a lot of purpose because you know you're being productive. We're so used to validation from others as well and having someone else be proud of us ever since a kid, right? But this rewires that expectation and builds real confidence and self-validation, that self-dependence. When you make progress on your purpose every day, you start feeling proud of yourself, right? Not just for what you did, but for who you're becoming. So if you ever feel lost or unmotivated, this is where to start, this checklist. Where is it at? Boom. Because once you give your day direction, your life starts moving forward naturally. When people asked how I healed, got my energy back, or built this lifestyle, it all started with these 3 habits, honestly, this alignment. Because your health really isn't just what you eat, right? It's what you think, it's what you feel, and how you show up for yourself every day. These 3 habits are very simple, but they completely upgraded my health, my energy, my clarity, my confidence. So stretch with something positive in your ears or playing out loud every morning to set your mindset and your foundation for your day and wake up your body. Eat raw, living, electric, hydrating foods, which are just a reflection of who you are, right? We're living, we're electric, we're water based until 3 or 4 o'clock. And when you do have cooked foods, pair it with those fresh, water rich foods. And then plan tomorrow, tonight, so you can wake up with purpose and clarity and intention. This is how you create real momentum. And when your mind and body move in the same direction, healing stops feeling hard. You don't have to force it, you just flow into it. So try these 3 habits for a week. You'll start to feel lighter, clearer, more confident, and you'll realize your health doesn't just start with food, it starts with your habits. Peace.